So I'm Kaczmarczyk, CEO of AYCE Capital. We're located in Canada. We started out being Toronto and Ontario focused, and then expanded outwards into the rest of Canada, and actually started to expand to the northeast of the US. Working with iTValuations was really helpful, being on the buy side when they were the sell side advisor. They're able to streamline the process, able to answer questions a lot quicker. They do MSP deals all day, every day, and I think that really stands out when you're in the process with them. The MSP sellers are not accountants by trade, and so getting them set up for success in the process, especially when it includes so much data, is very important. The acquisition process is a few short months that tend to fly by really quickly, but if you haven't prepared yourself, it actually turns out to be a lot longer than a few months. It can be years, and if the advisor doesn't set you up for success, it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of broken processes, it's a lot of buyers that have moved on because it just doesn't make sense for them. iTValuations was all about trying to find a good solution for both the buyer and the seller and set us up right. The engagement, it actually went fairly quick, especially because in the very early innings, we actually ran into a problem, and M&A is all about problems. There's no smooth transaction where everything goes perfectly. And I think you really learn who you're working with when you do face those problems. And that's when we realized that we were working with the right people. Super easy to work with. Everyone understood that there was a problem and we have to come together and figure out a solution. And we did so fairly quickly. But not only did we do it quickly, we did it in an atmosphere where everyone was collaborative, everyone was working towards a solution. What I find with some advisors in this space is that they want to clamp down communication, they want everything to go through them. It creates a lot of tension and pain in the process. And what iTValuations does is they're very focused on making sure that the buyer and the seller are on the same page from the very beginning. It takes away a lot of the headaches as you get closer to the end. From a buyer's perspective, what I've really liked about working with iTValuations, and why I recommend buyers to jump into processes with them, they're very smooth, they're straightforward, they're aligned with their client from the beginning on what the seller is looking for, and so it makes it a very smooth process overall. Honestly, when I talk to them about their deals, they sign LOIs and then they go right to close. There isn't a bunch of hassle in between, and they're not having a lot of broken letters of intent. Like when someone signs an LOI with the iTValuations guys, they close.